Alright, good morning guys. So I'm out here, it's dark, it's cold, and I got up super early this morning. It's a little after 5 now. Got up around 5 and I've been just taking out trash. You know how it is when you're moving, you're like trying to get rid of like everything. So luckily Lily recycles most everything that we put down here, so that's great. And then now I'm just gonna go pick some slippers and this toy to this machine where you can put in stuff to leave for charity, which is really great. So it's this machine right there. Oh, another thing that I feel like I've never mentioned in this video. Another thing is that we have is this, I call it the watering hole. And it's basically where you can get water. And nowadays though, I don't know if it's just specific to this area, they now require that you have a special card from the tabacaria so that you can access the water now. You cannot just go there and like just put your money in and then get it, boom. But no, you have to have a special card now to access it. So now starts the part 2 of part 1 of half part 1, I don't know. But we are organizing everything for the moving company to come today. And then I just got through taking a bunch of bags of food to the car so we could then transport that to a new place. If you guys can see how full is this car. We still have much more to go. Yeah, I know it's not very organized, but this is as good as we're gonna get. So my mom is there right now. They're packing everything out for us. And then they're gonna bring all that back here tomorrow with a different crew. Today we have Vodafone coming to set up the Wi-Fi and everything. And they should be coming at some time. This is not super glamorous, but it's done. That was super fast. So this is a lavashuga, or a washer slash dish. Sorry, I was gonna say dishes. This is not for dishes. Do not put your dishes in here. It is a washer and dryer combo. So hopefully this goes well for us. All right, good morning guys, and welcome back again to the same apartment. What is happening today? The garage is being situated today. So I should have the keys for that today, and I should be able to show you guys that today. And then they're also fixing something else. I remembered they're here also to fix the windows. So if you remember last time that I was talking to you guys that we still have like these windows to get situated, yeah, they're gonna come back and fix that today. So for now though, I'm camped out here. I have a chair this time because last time I didn't have anything to sit on, so I was sitting like on the top of the toilet or like sitting on top of like the counter. So yesterday we found out the fridge isn't working. Like if you open it, not on at all. So because my fridge does not work, this was my alternative today so that way I could make sure that my lunch doesn't go bad, because I brought a salad. I just decided to put it out there because I mean it's basically a fridge, no? So I figured that made a lot more sense than me leaving it inside here. Just like that, we are in business, y'all. So I'm very happy because these are finally finished and just making this place a home. Like it's taken, I don't even know how long. And just to show you, so here you go. You can open it and then it goes up. The sound I'm not crazy about, but it's okay. This is just the style of these types of windows. But instead of being that they are on the outside, they are on the inside of the glass. If you can see, okay? So they're on the inside of the glass. So this will also be good for in the summer, so it's not super hot inside here with all the sun beaming down. But still great because you get so much light in this room. As you've seen in the past, I've recorded in this room, so you know you get some good selfie light in here. Good morning, guys, and welcome back to another setting of the empty apartment. Today is a special day because IKEA is coming to deliver some stuff today. I'm pretty excited about. I know like lately, people have been saying, I'm gonna be there first thing in the morning or like the afternoon, and they come at like the opposite time which they said they were gonna come. So let's see. What time is it? Ooh, I'm zooming into myself. Oh, that's not what I want. That's not what I want. I'm gonna say it's like 7:45.
8 hours later.
All right, guys, so it's the afternoon, and here is the almost finished assembly. So this is my bed. This is my room. This is my bed. They came today from IKEA to assemble everything. Unfortunately, they did not have my mattress, which was supposed to be with the whole packet, but they said that they notified them, so I'm gonna have to call them anyway and let them know that, hey, it never came, and to send someone as soon as possible to give me my mattress because I am obviously not sleeping on this. Well, it has like the little things underneath, like the little drawers underneath. And then here is my armadio, my closet. It's very simple, very neat. There's also supposed to be a closet here moving forward. Oh, and this is actually what's supposed to be mounted on the wall in there. Here is the other closet. Okay, and here is the other side. There you go. If you were following along before, you'll see that we've officially gotten to our new home here in the Vicenza area. We're super close to downtown, much closer than before, and also in a good commuting area for my mom to go to work, so that's a plus. The other plus is that this is a smart home, so it's very new age. So yeah, it's really amazing to see the work that's come through with this apartment. It's been something that's been in the work for us as far as like locating and finalizing on one for a while. So I'm really happy to have seen it come to fruition. If you guys have seen some other videos on my channel already, you would see that we kind of enjoy renovating and things like that, me and my husband. And my mom's not a big renovation fan, but she definitely is loving her new space. And there's much work that needs to be done here that wasn't already done with part of the deal that was made with the Italian owners with buying this property. So that was good for her, easier for her, because I wasn't sure I was going to make it in time to both do the signing and to physically be here to do any type of renovations, let alone without my tools, because oh my gosh, if you guys could see the house that we have in Clarksville, like the garage and all the tools we have in that garage, amazing. We also had tools here in Italy, obviously, because we did do a home renovation on our first purchase here in Italy, but those are obviously sold and gone at this point because we had to move. So it brings me into my point talking about different cultural differences between Italian culture and American culture. In American culture, we're used to everything being go, go, go. And here in Italy, it is very much not the case. I mean, Vicenza is a little bit different, or Milan and other like bigger, busier international cities. Whereas here in Vicenza, you have a lot of big industries, or, you know, in Milan as well. And in the north, there is a different type of mentality. Just like how you have in the States, you have a north versus south kind of mentality, where in the south, things usually go a lot slower and people kind of take their time. And in the north, you know, things are a lot more fast paced. And so that's kind of the difference, is even when you're talking about Vicenza versus Naples, for example, even though Naples is a big city, it's still a different subculture, because even though they are all Italian, Southern Italians have a different subculture in the same way that, like, you know, and are socialized differently in the same way, just like you have in the South and the North in the US. Different ways people are socialized and perspectives and so on. Things still do move quite slowly and in a different type of timeline than they do in the US. And so if you're coming from a bigger city in the US and you're moving here to Vicenza or PCSing, whatever the case may be, it's definitely important to keep in mind that you have to be patient and have to kind of lower your expectations as far as the time frame of things are concerned, because we were very lucky that things happened quite quickly and that some of the things were a little bit smaller and not really like really big ticket problems, fortunately, except for the smart house installation that is kind of in that general area, but like it's something that really just takes programming and installing, and so it won't be like too crazy bad. as far as like the timeline, and that should actually be happening in the next day or so. But generally speaking, if you order something to be delivered, especially because here people really take an investment in quality of a product rather than quantity, and so it does take longer. Even though the quality may be higher, it does take longer, but it really also depends. Every person's situation is going to be different, obviously. I'm just saying that from my experience and my husband, like being from here, knowing kind of how things operate here in Vicenza, if you don't put pressure on the person you're dealing with, it's not going to happen. I know that sounds easier said than done, because in America we have a very different culture around like the worker and consumer or customer relationship. The goal is always to like go above and beyond to please the consumer, whereas here it's a little bit different. There's more of like an equal standing, which is a good thing, but at the same time it can be negative when you're trying to push people to make sure that they do things quickly, as opposed to when it's more convenient. Like, don't get too upset about it, but definitely just understand that you kind of have to go with the flow, or if you want things to happen, really put the fire under the person's butt and say, hey, like, I have a timeline. This is what needs to happen at this time, and expect that it's going to happen somewhere close to that timeline, but maybe not exactly on that date. But at least you pushed them and said, hey, this needs to go along a lot faster. I can't wait 3 months for my, divano to be delivered. Like, something like that, for example. However, in other news, today we will be test driving one of the contenders for a new car for my mom. So I'm pretty excited about that. And I'm happy to be taking you guys with me, so stay tuned for that. Thank you guys for joining me today. I'm so sorry I didn't make an outro video for you guys, but we did go to a dealership, so I will have plenty to talk about on that with you guys next time. Okay, ciao.